redo. I liked it so much the first time, I'm doing it again. But really, I mean, this is some stuff that bears repeating, and I've said it before, and I thought it might be hard to find. So I'm going to put it back in the description again. I failed to put it in the description last time because I didn't know how. That's because I'm still learning how to do this stuff. Well, I've learned how to put in things in the description now, and I'm going to put the links that I mentioned in the description for these videos that I really think that you should watch. It's really good stuff. I mean, super stuff. And I will explain more about it in the upcoming video here about what she has to say and why it's important. But I really think it bears repeating, and so that's what I'm doing here. This is going to be September the 24th, I suppose, by the time it gets to you. I am putting this up again, and maybe I'll throw some more stuff in the end, and maybe I'll take out some audio karaoke's that you don't do to see again. Ugh. But anyway, so anyway, yeah, for you again, an encore performance of March the 5th. I think it was March the 5th. I hope you enjoy it. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, you know what that sound means, folks. We're going to have another tip traveling with Parkinson's, and this is probably the best one I've ever had. You're going to need this one. Well, good morning, folks. It's Bob Hendrickson here, as you know, traveling with Parkinson's. And I am traveling with Parkinson's. We are here in San Antonio, just outside west of San Antonio, as I'm heading back to Arizona from Houston. When I get to El Paso today in a few hours, I'm going to be more than halfway there. It's the geography of this is amazing to me every time. And I'm from Texas. But I've still got 500 miles to go to get out of Texas, and I'm over halfway yet. So something came on my email this morning. Actually, yeah, Facebook email, something. And it was a presentation that was given to the Davis Finney Foundation for living well. And it's a presentation on Parkinson's disease. It's called The Parkinson's You Don't See, Cognitive and Non-Motor Symptoms of Parkinson's Disease. It's probably the best, I don't say probably, it is the best I've seen since I started Parkinson's disease. My struggles with it 14 years ago. As you know, I've had the DBS, and I've had a lot of, 14 years, a lot of time to work out dosages, different medicines. They've tried all kinds of things on me, and I guess you can tell I'm doing pretty well. Not perfect, but very well. The presentation was done by Joanne Hamilton. She's a PhD and ADP, whatever. She's got all the letters behind her name. She's a very smart lady, and she gives this presentation, and I'm going to link it wherever I don't know. I'm going to put the link not only somewhere down below the video. I think you're supposed to put links down there. I'll also put a link to a pamphlet that the Davis Finney Foundation puts out called Every Victory Counts, and it's got some tools and some things that Parkinson's patients can use to understand the disease and what it means to them. It's very, very important about this non-motor symptoms of Parkinson's disease. As she says, you go in and get your diagnosis. He says, yeah, you got Parkinson's disease, and he hands you your Cinnamate. See you in 3 months. And they don't talk about constipation. They don't talk about falling asleep in the middle of the day, sleep attacks. Well, we've talked about sleep attacks, haven't we? in a more mundane sort of user-friendly way. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to try to pretend to be one. But yeah, we've talked about sleep attacks, haven't we? So, I mean, that's just one of the many things she talked about. It's a 26-minute video, so schedule it and sit down and watch it. And I think that you will find that you need to watch it with your caregiver, too. You're going to watch it twice or 3 times. And then you're going to be like me, and you're going to run back to your computer, and you're going to say, hey, to all of your friends and all of your relatives and everybody that knows anybody with Parkinson's, they should watch this thing. Because this woman is excellent. Her definitions of dementia, for instance, really put it in the proper perspective. And she doesn't use scare tactics, but she will give you the straight skinny on what you got. Well, obviously I'm not very good at this either, but good luck with this. I hope you can click on this damn thing and see if it'll work. If it doesn't, nah, that's life. I'll put it in the description down below. Well, the time has come, the walrus said, to speak of many things. Flying around above the ground in gas tanks, wearing wings. That's what I said on assignment tonight. Wrote it in the yearbook there at pilot training. I was so utterly disappointed to get a tanker. I wanted a fighter. I wanted to fly upside down with my hair on fire, and never did get to do that because they gave me this big-ass million-pound thing full of gasoline. Where I went out and gassed up other guys so they could go fly upside down with their hair on fire. Hey, it was a good job, and I enjoyed it after I got used to it. But that was the only other day or night in my life that was any lower than the night I had at my high school reunion. Just Friday night. There it is. So if you have Parkinson's disease, I know that you, like I, hate pity parties. We've got pity parties all the time. People pitying you, and then if you ever fall into that trap, you're going to be like I was in this one coming up. I didn't want to put this up there, but as my friend convinced me that I should put up this part of it so that you can get the lesson out of it. This will not be a tip for traveling with Parkinson's. It's a pity party, actually, but maybe you need to see it, and maybe you'll need to write me back and tell me do it more or do less, but you need to know this stuff, I guess, too. So here is my pity for Bob. Well, it's Saturday, February the 26th at 2:30, and I'm out here in the middle of West Texas, not West, around my grandfather's and grandmother's farm called Brookshire and Fulshire. I'm headed down to Rosenberg. So I take those three and make a triangle, and that's kind of where I am, tootling around down here with no place to really go. Why do I have no place to go? Well, yesterday was the grand reunion of my senior class, 1971 graduating class, Spring Branch High School, and I have been looking forward to going and meeting up with the people that I remember from high school. And with a graduating class of 749, I figured some of them would still be alive. Most of them are gone, but I mean, there were a few of them still around. We had 118 people there. That doesn't mean that all those people died. I probably had a death roll of about 60, 65 people out of that class. That's not a bad number, but some of my favorite people were on that list, and that was kind of shocking and sad. And some people I didn't know had passed that I was looking forward to seeing weren't there. Carrie Cornelius, Cully Walters, Mike Barnett, and just some friends, and then of course all the people that I knew that had passed, like David and Kip, and they're in the book, I guess. But I was not prepared for the wholesale lack of depth, I guess, of the people there. This being on the road alone business is fun and it's free, but the lessons out here are hard and you got to take them alone. You better be strong. Sometimes I don't feel very strong.
Hey Otto, what happened? Why'd it go quiet?
Well, Sancho, I guess he said what he had to say.
Well, what'd you shut up so quick for? I don't like that.